Happy 2026. What's up, everybody? My name is Stello Clark, and welcome to the first episode of Talkback Talks for 2026. If you're new here, this series is all about a musician's perspective on life. It's like the behind the scenes, the types of conversations that you don't normally hear from the musician's point of view. It's a new year, and I think for most people, a new year means resolutions and that whole like new year, new me thing. Well, this isn't quite what this video is about. For me, I look at it as more of a reset. It's more so about reevaluating your goals and your approach, because a lot of times with resolutions, we set ourselves up for failure and we create expectations way too high to actually live up to. And yeah, we're not about doing that over here. Most of us don't actually stick to the resolutions past like a month or so, if we're being honest. So it's more of a resetting of mindset. With that in mind, I played a New Year's Eve gig, and let's just say that was by far the worst gig I've played in a very, very long time. It was a very humbling experience. And because of that humbling experience, I think I got some really good perspective. I mean, just a few months ago, I played the biggest show of my life in a sold out arena with multiple celebrities, lights, pyrotechnics, LED walls, screaming fans, the works. Everything went about as well as you could hope for, and it's definitely an experience I'll never forget. And if you want to check out how that went, I actually have 2 videos about that in this very series. There will be a link to the playlist that has all of the videos in this series, so go check it out. Again, that was like a dream experience for me. And then a few days ago, I had a very different experience. I played a hotel gig for New Year's Eve to a moderately attended crowd and not much fanfare. Instead of things going about as well as you could hope for, pretty much anything that could have gone wrong did. So again, that was our New Year's gig. We just finished. I got 0 footage because tonight was a night, but you know what? We're here, we're in 2026, so Happy New Year. We'll talk about it later. I mean, so many things went wrong. The stage was super tiny. The singers couldn't even fit on it. They had to sing on the floor. There wasn't enough budget for a full sound system, so the room didn't feel anywhere near as good as it could have or should have. There was also a lot of dead space at the show, which is the last thing you want when you're on stage performing, especially when you're really the only thing happening. I mean, people were walking around drinking their champagne and having conversation, but we were the only real entertainment for the night. So it was very awkward having everybody just kind of stand around and wait for you to do something else. On top of all of that, we had a rushed sound check and start time due to venue constraints. It was just a mess. It was a lot. So many things felt unorganized and unsure, and I think it just kind of threw off the whole band. We got through it, but I mean, yeah, it was pretty rough. But you know what? In a weird way, I'm kind of grateful. Situations like that remind you never to get too high on your horse. I mean, it's like no matter how big you think you are, or how good you think you are, how professional the shows you've done have been, you can always end up in a situation where something goes wrong. There can always be a bad night, and you have to learn how to push through to find the joy in what you love. And that's what today's video is all about. It's about focusing in on the things that are important, finding the joy in the things that you love to do, and kind of ignoring everything else. And I think that's my reset for the year, is getting refocused. Now, I do want to talk about focus a little bit more, but before we do, it's time for today's tie-in. Now, if you're new here, I'm a huge comic book fan, and today's tie-in is the moment in the episode where I tie some comic book theme into what we're talking about for the video of the day. Since it's a new year, I figure today's tie-in will be all about the new comic book movies that are coming out this year. There's so many, and us comic book fans are gonna eat really, really good Hopefully they're all really good movies. And so my question for you today is, what's your most anticipated comic book movie or TV show of the year? There's a lot of cool stuff coming out, like Lanterns and Supergirl, the new Spider-Man movie, but I think the obvious favorite answer for me is Avengers Doomsday. It's a huge movie, culmination of, a lot of different years and different projects coming together. They're bringing back a lot of the OG Avengers, so super excited for that. But obviously there are plenty of other things coming out, and I would love to know what you're looking forward to if you're into this type of thing. If not, hey man, what are you doing? Get into it. It's cool. All right, speaking of focus, let's focus back on the topic and get back to the video. As I was saying, I think it's so important to focus on what you love. You gotta learn how to eliminate the fluff. In my case, that means a lot of the extra kind of random gigs that pop up. I mean, I have fun doing them, and obviously I love playing music, but they're not always the most fulfilling. They're just kind of something to do with friends that, bring in an extra little check. I want to cut back on those things this year to spend time building the things I really love. And that can be tough because, bills. But you got to kind of find a way to make it work when you really want to focus on building something that will last longer and building something that will really be fulfilling for you, artistically, creatively, musically. But I'm going to just trust God that everything will work out and all of my needs will be met. All of the bills will be paid, and we can still have a great year. That being said, I'm excited to try a bunch of new things this year, including focusing more on this YouTube channel and original music with my band. We're very excited. We have a lot of things already in the works. And on this channel, I'm finally looking forward to starting to bring other musicians onto the channel. I've actually already filmed the first interview, and I'm filming the second one very soon. So you guys should be on the lookout for that stuff in the very, very near future. So yeah, I'm just really excited, man, to focus in. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for everyone who's ever watched any of my videos, and welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome to the new year. Let's have a great new year together. I'm excited to share and continue on this journey with you guys. If you like this type of thing, or if you know someone you think might be interested, please share the video. It really helps and it goes a long way. Shameless plug, there's a link to my band's music and all of our social media in the description below, so go check that out if that's something you want to do. But otherwise, yeah, like and subscribe, check back for more videos, and remember, there's only one you in the whole world, so take care of yourself. God bless.